For those who enter the front of the building, we have our guidance office on the left-hand side and our main office on the right-hand side.
Hey 8th grade students, listen up! Just like you did when you were in 6th grade, you're going to be dropped off on this side every morning. This side of the building is no longer 6th grade. It is now home to the mighty 8th graders. Once you're dropped off in the mornings, you will enter the building through this back entrance and go directly to your first block class. You will no longer go straight to the gym or to the cafeteria. You must go directly to your first block class as soon as you are dropped off each morning. But before you go into the building, make sure that you have your handy dandy mask on. All right, 8th graders, now that you've been dropped off, as I said earlier, this is the door that you will enter. There will be a teacher here in the mornings that will open the doors for you. So you're going to come in, make sure your mask is on. If your first block is upstairs, you need to take this stairwell and go directly to your first block class. Don't go to the bathroom, don't get water, go directly to your first block class. If your class is downstairs, then you will come right through here. Don't stop at the bathroom. And you will report to your first block class down this hallway. Now some of you may be thinking, but Miss Smith, what about breakfast? Don't worry, children. Once you get to your first block class, your teacher will allow you to go to the cafeteria and get your breakfast. But you must have on your mask. You don't want to risk it when you're trying to get your biscuit.
7th graders, this is Miss Levesque, and we are so excited to welcome you back to Seneca Middle. And those new Bobcats, we are so excited to welcome you to Seneca Middle. We are excited for a new year, and we want to show you how to get around. So you are used to the 6th grade side of things, but we're moving on up. You're a 7th grader now. So when you get dropped off in the morning, you're going to get dropped off on the Shaver side. And you can see behind me, I just got out of my car, so you can see Shaver, you can see 4th Street there. And you're going to walk towards these doors to go ahead and go onto the 7th grade side. So I'm getting ready to go in the building, so I'm going to go ahead and put on my mask. Definitely want to have our masks this year. And you'll notice I have my ID too. We need our IDs because otherwise you can't tell who I am. So, okay, let's go. All right, so I'm walking in to the door. Y'all don't have to worry about logging in or scanning in, but that's okay. And you're gonna go directly to your first period class. So if you start off the day with science, welcome to the science corner of the world. This is Mr. Chapis and Miss Bellflower's corner. So if science is your period 1, here you go. Social studies you'll get a little tour of later on, but social studies is gonna be in that door, and Miss Dot and Mr. Firesheets will welcome you there. But if you're on the ELA and math side of things, like I am, you're gonna come in right through these doors. Okay.
All right, thank you, Miss Levesque. I appreciate that good information. All right, guys, so now you're in the building. You're on the ELA math side of things, and you might notice there's restrooms here. Now, I think you might be able to use the restroom in the morning, but you need to check in with your teacher first. But your teachers will give you clear instructions on when and how to use the restrooms. And so let's just wait for that a little bit. But let's head on down the hall. So here we go, down our lovely 7th grade hall. You have your math teachers. Miss Burgess is here. Miss Black is here. You have Miss Molasso here. And then you get to ELA, the lovely ELA. You have Miss Monroe, who is a new teacher here. You have Miss, well, you have some teachers here. Don't worry too much about them. You'll have Miss Levesque, who you just met, Miss Wynn, and then Miss Moore. That's me. And so we're excited to have you here. A couple of things. Again, remember, keep your mask on. Remember to have your IDs. And when you get to your rooms, if you decide you want to get breakfast, you put your things down first. You're going to go to the cafeteria, pick up your breakfast, and bring it back to your room. Now, if you don't bring your breakfast, if you don't have your breakfast, I can cook you some breakfast. I'm kidding. No, I can't. So please remember to get to school, put your things down, go get your breakfast, come back. We're gonna have an awesome year. We're gonna make it just fine. Can't wait to see you guys. Have a good one.
Welcome to the 6th grade 400 hallway. This is your math and ELA classes. The cafeteria is right around the corner, and right on past that are your social studies and science classes.
After leaving the 6th grade hall, if you turn left, you will find the ag class and the art class. However, if you turn right from the 6th grade hall, you will notice our cafeteria. This year, our cafeteria will be set up very differently. At the beginning of the school year, students will not eat in the cafeteria like we normally would. They will walk to the cafeteria with their teacher, pick up their lunch, and go back to their classroom to enjoy their lunch. Don't worry, students, you will have a grade level recess time. When you exit the cafeteria, to the left you will see our media center, which can also be accessed from the front of the school building. Although the library will be a very different place this year, we hope it's going to be a great resource to each of you. At the back side of the media center and beside the cafeteria, you will find our school clinic, in addition to our 6th and 7th grade science and social studies classes. At the end of the hallway, you will find more of our elective classes.
Hey there, Bobcats. So this year you might have some elective classes on the back 200 hallway. Right here we have Miss Franklin who will be teaching Spanish. This is me, I'm Coach McCauley. If you have intro to career clusters, then you'll be here in 205. And then our 2 tech computer classes, Coach Manchin and Mr. Tinsley are right here. So if you have classes on this back hallway, that's where you'll be.
Now we're going to head out of this building and go towards our music classes and our PE classes.
And right through these doors are the band and the strings.
Welcome to the gym. This is where PE, health, and rec sports will be this year. No need to go to the locker rooms because we won't be dressing out this semester. Can't wait to see you on Monday.
And our last stop on our tour is our chorus room, which can be found at the end of the gym hallway. Now that we have completed our virtual tour, we'd like to inform you of the changes that will need to take place during this school year. First of all, students will not be allowed to have access to microwaves this school year. Secondly, afternoon dismissal is changing quite a bit. Car riders will be given a car tag on Monday. This tag should be hung from the rearview mirror and visible so that staff members can see the number and inform your student that his or her ride is outside. All cars must drive through the car line before a student may be dismissed. There will be no parking at the fence this year. Our third change is that students should be prepared to bring a charged Chromebook each day because there will not be a shared charging station available for them. They are, however, allowed to bring their charger to school and charge if it is necessary. The fourth change, as we all are aware, is that students and faculty must wear a mask at all times unless given a mask break that will be instructed by the teacher. Students are encouraged to bring their own water bottles as water fountains will be off limits. All students will be required to wear IDs this year. Breakfast and lunch will be eaten in the classroom instead of in the cafeteria. And lastly, we'd like to remind our students of a couple of our dress code policies. If wearing leggings, the shirt must go past the fingertips when hands are placed at the side. Holes in jeans and pants need to be below fingertips when hands are placed at the side. And shorts need to be ID length from the knee. We know there are a lot of changes happening this school year, but we want to assure you that the faculty and staff at Seneca Middle School is super excited for school to start, and we can't wait to see you all on Monday. Go Bobcats!